thousands of Harvard alumni, students, and faculty want the school not to give in and pay a $500 million fine to President Trump. Former RNC national spokesperson Elizabeth Pipko is here with me now. Elizabeth, we should mention you went to Harvard yourself. What do you make of this?
I think it's a disgrace, honestly. I wish people would understand and openly talk about what's actually happening here. Let's say the story was a little bit different. Let's say it was black students that were targeted on these campuses around America. Let's say it was black student exclusion zones that we saw, like we saw a Jew exclusion zone at UCLA. Let's say it's black students that weren't allowed into their college classrooms, that were taunted day and night with racial slurs. Let's say that's what was going on, and let's say it was Joe Biden in the White House that was saying, until you take care of this problem on your campus, you don't get United States tax dollars. He would be celebrated, right? He's not being celebrated because it's Donald Trump, of course, and because it's Jewish students. But the fact is, this is a disgrace. It's a stain on our own American history and should never, ever have happened.
Did you see it happening when you were there at Harvard?
I saw it at Harvard, I saw it at UPenn, and luckily I graduated before October 7th, but I know for a fact what happened after October 7th on these campuses, I would not have survived myself.
Both of those universities, UPenn and Harvard, take a lot of government money. Do you think it's a fair point of leverage to try to get them to stop this behavior?
Well, look, United States tax dollars, that's a privilege, right? Getting some of these grants, getting this amount of money, that is a privilege. And if you can't have a hatred-free zone, an anti-Semitism-free zone to conduct some of this research, for example, they conduct, why do they deserve those tax dollars?
Speaking of hatred, and there is a lot of hatred in what this man used to say, not so much right now, but Zohran Mamdani, he's the socialist running for mayor of New York, says his campaign wants to expand, become a little less radical. Listen.
We initially set a goal of 1 million doors knocked. We eclipsed 1.6. We made more than 2.1 million phone calls. So this is going to continue to expand.
So, I mean, again, he in the past, he has been very clear. He hates police. He calls them Nazis. He said they're racist. I mean, you know, there's a lot of hatred in his message to not specifically to Jews, but to the state of Israel. He's been very clear that he's against Israel. He's for what he calls the global intifada. Which, as we know, is a form of murder to a big segment of a population, a global intifada. We can only imagine he was given a chance to say he was now against those points. He never did that. He never refuted the original statement. Will he have any success in expanding his base to people who are more moderate?
You know, I think he actually might, solely because the Democrat Party is struggling so much. I think despite the fact that I disagree with 99% of his views, he is a brilliant candidate for that party to look to. There's a reason that Cuomo lost as badly as he did to him. He's young, he's charismatic, he knows how to speak to young people, and the Democrats have a real problem on their hands because now one of the most popular people in their party is a proud socialist.
But his record is a litany of hatred.
It is, and I think most Democrats nowadays can only be elected in a primary with that hatred, because that's what the far left represents.
And the moderate voters are completely gone from New York now? Is that all we are left with, are far left voters?
I think most are gone, but I think with Mamdani, I think he actually sees a bigger future than just mayor of New York, and that's why he's trying to expand the base. He has the mayoral election in the bag. It's about what happens beyond that.
Wow. You both think that. By the way, Stuart believes that as well. And I saw you nodding your head as well, Lydia.
Yeah, I think that might be the troubling truth, because as we see this contest go on, you know, it doesn't seem like we're seeing any movement with other candidates dropping out. We just hear them digging in. So as long as that vote is split, it's only going to help Mamdani.
And his numbers keep going up.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Elizabeth, thank you very much.
You.
Appreciate it.